have we talked about the JFK assassination on? My theory is, like, it all goes back to the Bay of Pigs. Mm-hmm. It's all Bay of Pigs. It's all Cuba. It's all Bay of Pigs. And so I'm looking at it from a paramilitary CIA perspective and thinking about it from Alan Dulles, which obviously, like, he's in charge of the Warren Commission after Kennedy fired him. So I'm giving everybody a kind of a summary explanation. Yeah, Dulles Airport, which is the Dulles brothers, the single most two powerful fucking people in Washington, even during the Truman administration. But either way, so what happened, I think, was Operation Zapata, which is also George H.W. Bush's first oil company that he supposedly left fucking Connecticut and went out after his Yale tenure after World War II. Was like, I'm going to be an oil guy and start fucking Zapata Oil. Yeah, of course, right? Even though his dad's best friend with Alan Dulles. Sure. Anyway, so Operation Zapata, which it turns into the Bay of Pigs, and Kennedy gets read in on this. He says, yes, let's go. And then when it comes down to the day, like, I mean, you've built 1,400, let's say, 1,300 man force. That's a CIA former Cuban exile army. You've built it, and Alan Dulles has been the main he's been the main architect behind this. You've got all these guys. So let's even go back. These are all OSS World War II guys that let's create a clear delineation between what they're doing and what they think the president is doing. The president's like, yeah, he's elected. Fuck that guy. We're the agency. Like, that's the way Alan Dulles actually ran things. Half the time he wouldn't even brief the president on what he was doing. So he puts together this thing, clears it through Eisenhower. Eisenhower says, yes, let's go take those fucking, Cuban commies out. They put together a 1,100 man force. They've been training on this. They've got secret bases in Guatemala. They've got all these paramilitary CIA guys. They're ready to take the beach. They're expecting air support because without air support, that changes the entire tactical equation. Like, if you don't have air support, there's a lot of things you just don't fucking do, period. So the morning of, Kennedy denies air support for the Bay of Pigs. So the morning of. So these dudes are taking the beach. These are hardcore, like, CIA-trained paramilitary guys, Cuban exiles, and World War II hardcore regime change, combat veteran. Like, these are the hardest motherfuckers on the planet that we have. He pulls air support. He left 1,100 guys on the beach to die, basically. These guys all get rolled up, so they lost about 60 guys. 2406 is the name of the brigade. 60 guys died. 1,000 plus got put in Cuban prisons. Now you got an axe to grind. You just pissed off the entire CIA paramilitary organization. I don't know if I'm the president. I don't know how I don't end up with a moonroof, to be honest with you. Like, I just pissed off the guys that are actually in charge of, like, assassination, paramilitary, all of the dirty deeds around the planet. I fire Alan Dulles for this catastrophe of the Bay of Pigs. I've got 1,000 plus guys that are in prison in Cuba. I've got the entire former OSS, hardcore, anti-communist, anti-Castro organization of the CIA pissed off. If you don't think they're not going to tee a guy up like some pro, commie Oswald guy in a multi-story building in Dallas, if you don't think you're going to end up with a hole in your head, you're crazy, to be honest with you. That's the way I'm looking at this. So they end up getting these guys out, but man, he pissed off a lot of super capable guy, means opportunity intent. Means opportunity intent, which is now you left me and my buddies on a beach in Cuba. Bro, you are not going to get out of here unscathed.